What's going on, everyone? Anthony here with AC Toys and welcome back to another video. And in today's video, we are reviewing the Amazon exclusive Power Rangers Lightning Collection Mighty Morphin Finster. Now, as I had mentioned, this is an Amazon exclusive here in the US. I'm not sure how it is for Canada and overseas or whatnot, but here in the US, it is an Amazon exclusive and it just released today. I know it was slated for an April 11th release, but last night, everyone got a notification that it was going to be released today. I did not expect it to actually get it in today, so that is a very nice bonus. So I guess the first video of March is going to be a Finster review. So as you can see here, it is your standard Power Rangers Lightning Collection box. Power Rangers Lightning Collection logo at the bottom, Mighty Morphin Finster. The artwork that wraps around the side, Power Rangers logo up top. You have 3D rendering of the figure and all the accessories on the back. More of the artwork here on the side. Blue at the top. Legalese at the bottom. Not sure if this is going to help anybody, but here it is, the barcode. And yeah, enough of me rambling on about the box. What do you say we go and crack him open and see how cool he actually is? So before I get started on the figure itself, I just wanted to interject one quick note. This is not your standard typical Lightning Collection box. It is actually just slightly wider. So as you can see here next to a Goldar figure, if you put the Goldar right in front of it, let's push this back a little bit, there is just a slight edge that sticks out. Well, it's not showing up on camera very well, but as you can see here, yeah, there we go. That is the angle. It is a lot, not a lot thicker, but it's definitely thicker than a standard box. So nothing too major. Just wanted to do a quick insert of that. All right, and here finally we have Finster out of packaging, and this figure looks amazing. Completely worth the wait. But before we get into him, let's go ahead and look through all his accessories because he does come with a lot for a single figure. So first and foremost, I guess we'll go ahead and take a look at his little magnifying glass that he has right here. If it'll just focus, there we go. There we go. It is a very nicely, I guess, sculpted piece. I don't know if it actually works as a magnifying glass. I can't really see. It's very hazy, but it is a nice looking piece. And if you just want him to wear it, you just got to go and pop his head off, which is very easy on this figure. It is a different style ball hinge than your typical standard one. It is more closer akin to like the, I guess, alpha style ball hinge, but a lot smaller. And there you go. You can have it hanging like so. And then he comes with his rolling pin that he uses to roll out the little clay. I forget which one it goes into. It goes into one of these slots like so. I guess that's it. Could work, could not. I don't know. And then he also comes with, now you're going to have to forgive me. I am not an artist, so I don't know what this tool is called or along with his other one. But he does have this little corkscrew thing going on right here. And if you want, you can just go ahead and port that in like so. There you go. And like I said, I don't know which one goes into which. I'm pretty sure they are reversible. And then he comes with this little sculpting tool right here. This one's okay. It's a very basic sculpt design. It has, you know, your basic matte gray finish going on right there. And then just a tiny bit of like metallic silver going on. And then you can have him holding it in his hand like so, if need be. And then, of course, he comes with his two standard hands, kind of like, I don't know if these are weapon holding hands or whatever, but they're kind of like semi-closed fists. You have one that's, I guess this one's more for like the tool holding hand right here. There you go. The design right there. So you can have this hand like so, and then you have more of a kind of like posing hand. So no closed-fisted hands, which is fine. You never see him fight anyways. And then last but not least, well, I guess kind of least, or last, because there are technically 3 accessories in one. You get this briefcase that you can put these little putty molds in, which is really cool. Oh, sorry, wrong one. They're actually meant for specific slots. Pull them out right there. There you go. You have the hammer hand or ball hand going in that one. And then you have the sword hand going in there. And then you can close that up and have him carry that around, so he has like a little bit of Putty's army going wherever he needs to go. So that's pretty cool. I'm pretty sure even if you put some if you use these, at least on this side, if you put some clay right there or Play-Doh, I'm pretty sure it would make a nice little stamp. But these other ones might not stamp so well. Maybe you have to put a lot in. But cool accessory. You just kind of hold it in his hand. Now, I just want to make a quick note that this plastic right here is very flimsy. So pulling it in and out, off and on a lot might eventually wear it out. And then the same thing with the little hinge piece right here. It's already starting to crack. And I've only closed it once actually. So just be careful on how many times you open and close this. Just be aware that this may not last to time very well. And you really can't set it like this. It's going to have to be laid down all the time because of how bulgy this hinge is. So it's always going to kind of tip over. So that is to note. And yeah, that is enough for the accessories. So what do you say we go ahead and take a look at the figure? So taking a closer look at this figure, it is probably the most detailed of all the Lightning Collection figures we've gotten so far. And honestly, this is probably the best head sculpt we've ever gotten in the line, period. Just look at that. That is amazing. I don't know what kind of money or resources they put into this figure, or if the sculptor of this figure just really loved Finster. And you even have an articulated mouth. And all the insides are painted in as they should. Here we go. Tongue, teeth, top of the... they even painted the top of the mouth. Come on. That is ridiculous. This thing is amazing. You got the glasses. I guess, let me see here. So it is a separate piece, but it's kind of ported into right about there underneath his little headband. So I'm pretty sure if you heat it up, you can remove the glasses for whatever reason. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why you would need to, but the paint apps on the eyes are amazing. The sculpting on his hair, all the extra tools on his apron, down right here. Back. This is an amazing figure. Now, honestly, this is probably gonna be in my top 3 for sure this year. And the year's only started. We've gotten a Ecliptor, Astronema. I know Wave 11, I think is what it is, was spotted in Dallas. I've yet to find that here locally myself. I was lucky enough Amazon shipped this in one day. Kind of crazy, I know. But I'm calling it now. This guy's probably going to be top 3, if not maybe number 1. There's still a lot left to this year, and we may be surprised. But it is what it is, guys. I'm calling it. Watch. Anyways, yeah, I just want to show off this head sculpt again. Look at it. Phenomenal. Such a great looking figure. Yeah. Okay. So jumping into articulation, it's obviously very limited. I guess most of the money and tooling, or most of the money went into tooling of the body, which is fine. He's not a very active character in the show. So getting this much articulation on him is already a plus. So you have your standard ball swivel head. We'll go full 360. Get a good amount of side to side, unlike most Rangers. You can look up, not very far. In fact, no, he really can't even look up. This is as far up as he's going to look. He can look down a good amount looking at his table sculpting. Once again, you have the articulation in the mouth, which is very nice. I don't know. I mean, it's nice to have, but I just don't know when you would have him looking like that. Maybe like an awe face, yelling maybe. I don't know. It's a good articulation to have, just kind of pointless in my opinion. But it is what it is. Then you have where I think is the flaw, at least in my figure, is the arms. So he'll go out that far. Not the flaw I'm talking about. So my flaw is right here. For whatever reason, you really can't rotate it 360. It kind of just, and I'm scared to do it full. I'm scared that the peg is just kind of stuck. And if I rotate, let's do this live. Okay, it's very tight. Please don't snap. Please don't snap. Okay, well, it didn't snap. But as you can see here, it's very tough to rotate. And I don't know if that's just on mine. I even tried a hairdryer before I started this just to see if I could loosen it up. And it doesn't feel right, guys. I don't know if all of them were like that. But It will do full 360. Mine doesn't do it smoothly. It does have a butterfly. We'll go back about that far. Forward, not very far. We'll kind of like rotate in the socket a little bit, but just won't do. Yeah, see, it fought me right there. Like, look at that. It just springs back. I don't know. Once again, it could just be mine, but definitely is one thing to be wary of. Single jointed elbows will rotate at the elbows. No bicep swivel. Does have wrist rotation. Let's see here. These hands hinge up and down. Right here. Let's see which one do these also hinge up and down, but this one kind of like posing hand, this is the only one that hinges in and out. So 3 of his hands go up and down, 1 goes in and out. He does have like lower waist, like, I don't know, I guess a ball peg rotation. So no upper torso and no ab crunch, just one torso rotation. We'll do the splits a good amount, actually. Better than most Rangers. Let's see, here's the drop down hips. It is not drop down hips, so it just does the splits naturally very well. Upper bicep or upper thigh swivel, I'm sorry. Single jointed knee will rotate at the knee. And then you have your standard, well, I guess not a boot cuff, but like an ankle rotation. But it does rotate here at the very top of his shoe, a little bit past the pants right there. So it does rotate right there. Hinges down, up, left, right, pegals at the bottom. So this one is like not as movable as most of the ankle rotations, but it is a decent amount still. Once again, for a character that doesn't really do much of anything, he's more of a background character that just stands there. It is a good amount of articulation, just like Alpha. Just kind of stands there. So any articulation we get on one of these figures is a bonus. And it is actually quite funny that this guy is in such a high standings on my list, and he doesn't have as much articulation as a normal figure does. I mean, still a decent amount. A very good amount. It's just really the single jointed elbows, single jointed knees, the lack of a bicep swivel, the lack of an ab crunch, the lack of upper torso. And then I had to like dock it. I don't know if this is a standard issue. Like, this really bothers me, guys. I'm always like, look at that. It's almost like a spring or an action pose or whatever, or an action feature. It's not even articulation. So yeah. Let's go ahead and move into some size comparisons. Enough of me rambling on. Okay, so here we have Finster next to the GameStop exclusive 2-pack Rita Repulsa and the GameStop exclusive Goldar with the wings. So all we need now is a Squat and Babu, and we have everybody at Rita's Palace complete. I'm hoping that comes out in a 2-pack. I highly doubt Squat and Babu are going to come out in 2-pack. Hasbro just doesn't do 2 new body sculpts in 1 2-pack. That's not how they make their money. I mean, we can hope, right? But I'm pretty sure it's going to come in a 2-pack, maybe Squat and like a Putty, or Babu and like a Goldar. I don't know. I just hope we get them soon. That way I can have a nice little display of all of Rita's villains and henchmen all in one spot. So yeah, that is it for these two. Okay, and the last comparisons I'm going to compare them to are some Ranger figures that I currently have access to. That is one female body mold, which is the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Metallic Pink Ranger, and one male body mold, which is the Lost Galaxy Red Ranger from the 2-pack or the single release. I don't even know anymore. But here you go. In my mind, as a kid, I just always assumed Finster was shorter. Or not. I mean, he's obviously shorter, but like a lot shorter than most Ranger figures. I don't know why. I guess I just kind of pictured like an elf size monster as him. That's just me as a kid. I don't know. Who knows who his size? I'm pretty sure somebody knows what his size is. But me as a kid, I wasn't sure, so I just kind of always pictured him smaller than he actually is right here. But it is what it is. It is a great looking figure. I'm so happy to have him. But with that being said, here he is next to some Ranger figures. Let's go ahead and move into final thoughts. So final thoughts on this figure. Is he a smash? Is he a pass? I'm definitely going to say get him if you can, guys. We all know how Amazon exclusives are. They run one of 2 ways, right? They either stay in stock for forever and get majorly discounted, or they sell out and then you never see them again after a few months. it is a hard push to tell you to spend $28, almost $30 after taxes and whatnot, for a single figure that's not a deluxe figure, and lacks a lot of the standard articulation, but makes up for it in accessories and the amount of detail and sculpting that goes into it. I don't know. That one's kind of up to you. But if you're looking for my opinion, I highly recommend that you get him before it's too late. Don't wait till like it's too late. You want him, and then all you can do is get it like third party or aftermarket. It's probably gonna go for like 50 bucks. So anyways, I'll leave links down below on where you can order him. Once again, he's an Amazon exclusive here in the US. So that is the only way you're going to be getting him, unfortunately. And until next time, guys. So that'll be it for this review. Thank you again for watching, guys. I really do appreciate it. It helps if you guys leave a comment, like the video. So that is going to do it for this video, guys. I truly, truly appreciate you guys constantly coming back to watch my review videos. I know you don't have to. I know there are a lot of better other reviewers out there. I just kind of do this as a hobby, give you my opinions, my thoughts, and hopefully it helps you make an informed decision. So until next time, guys, later.